All right. How's it going tonight, everyone? Welcome. Happy Friday? What is this? Me streaming on a Friday? This is ridiculous. I missed it yesterday, so I was like, oh, we'll try to stream tomorrow. So here we are, a bit later than I was hoping to, but whatever, it's fine. So we got a whole bunch of stuff to get into, so we're just gonna go. Cause yeah. All right, you coming? Woo. Yeah. I just realized something with this. Realized that the typing state property could almost work, but since it times out, it doesn't. This is mostly just in case somebody else thinks of that too. This is something I ran into today. I happened to start typing a message in Slack, with the web client, not in Pidgin. And I moved to another conversation, and then when I was trying to go back to the other one, it had a pencil icon next to it, like this. I was like, damn, that's a good idea. Because you're like, where was I typing that, right? And that'll, yeah. Arguably, I would say user interfaces should probably float that to the top as well, but, you know, whatever. It's fine. Either way, I just wanted to note it so we can put that property in so that we could do something like that. But what we are going to do is we are going to continue working on the badges API. I want to get the badges API in combination so that I can handle the names command in IRC properly, so that people can have badges next to their names in chats, right? Stuff like operator, has voice, moderator, broadcaster, yada yada. You coming up? These two tonight have been ridiculous. Slater is in his kneading phase again, where he needs my arms. And Biggie's just Biggie. Hold on. It's on your nose. I'm not even trying to get your eye. There you go. You're fine. You're not getting more treats, though. I got a belly rub, though. Belly scratches. Scratchy. You can't see him, but he's right here. You should be in frame. I can move the camera, but we'll leave it there for now. So we already landed the first part of badges. The first part of badges was the badge itself. We did this over the past couple of days. We made one change. Weight became priority, and I think that's it. But this is so like we can handle Twitch badges. Like you'll see, Pretzel Rocks here has a verified badge. So in that case, the icon name would be Twitch verified or something, right? Or Twitch badge verified. Let's go microbic music. Yeah, like I'm not a huge fan of doing this stuff either, but it makes me think of it ahead of time, so I don't have to keep doing pieces and pieces again and again, right? And even then, I went through like 5 revisions of the stupid badges thing until I got it right. But it's okay. But yeah, so like so in this case, Pretzel Roxy here, right? So the ID would be Twitch badge verified. Weight would be probably pretty heavy, right? So I don't know, like 1,000 or so. The icon name would probably be something similar to the ID. Mnemonic, I don't know, maybe it's a V. It's something we do, the Twitch protocol plugin would pick, right? But then tooltip text would be verified, and then description, link text, and link URL would be empty, right? So if you're just hovering over that here in Twitch chat, or I should have just done it here. Twitch.tv/rnagram. Right, so good, it's muted. Oh, I needed this thing to talk again. Come on, talk. Talk again. Talk, I says. Where's my chat? I guess we can do pop-out chat. Okay, this size we don't get chat. Fine. We don't want your stinking chat. Oh, I did that. And then... no, it's the list. Where's the pop-up? Nope, it's not what I want either. Is it here? There it is. Very good. All right, so we'll get rid of this guy. Go here. Right. Okay. So, come on, Pretzel. Damn it. There we go. Right. So in the badge here, right. So it just has the tooltip text to verified. There's no link or anything like that. Does anybody else have a weird? Oh, I guess I can talk, right? Whee! So when I talk, right? So here, this is just broadcaster badge, right? So tooltip would be broadcaster, other stuff would be there. This gets a little bit different because we got extra stuff here. Oh, right. That's where this other stuff is. So if we were going to put something in the UI like this, right? Here's the description, right? And like, here's the different badges that I have, right? So, yep. I reached the 7-year mark for my channel. Woo! And then Twitch Turbo, right? And you can just go through all of them. Yeah, so like Icarus here has 7-month subscriber badge, right? So like we would build this into, we'd create a purple badge for all that with all this. And then, you know, the additional information is here if we want to put it there, if the UI wants to do something with it, whatever, right? What is this one? See, like you don't even get to see everybody's badges all the time. Raging Wolfhelm. This badge was earned for watching Elden Ring during the initial Shadow of the Erd Tree expansion launch. Nice. Right? Twitch recap. Yeah, so cool. Right? So that's the idea, right? So we don't have a way to do it yet, but Twitch also lets you control your badges that are displayed in a channel and stuff like that. Right, so it's something we would look to do, whatever. But this is just to, you know, make it so we can represent these things. That's the idea, right? Just make it happen. Or make it possible, I should say. Don't even make it happen. It's called enabling. Enable it. Maybe it's enablement? Get it? But yeah, so anyways. So we got this part merged. The next part is the badges, their API themselves. I got a bunch of this done, but I kept running into stupid issues with the initial implementation, so I didn't finish this. I was trying to do it all in one night the other night, and I ran out of time. I don't know what else who is in there, but okay. Get out of there, get out of there. Hold on. I normally check all my terminals before I start streaming, and there's nothing on this terminal, but there could have been a license key in there, which would have been bad. Pidgin clean, get close, it's regular Pidgin. Alright, I think we're good. Okay. Mr. Biggie. Mr. Big. Oh, hold on. I didn't put grass down for him. I keep it up on the shelf because it's got UV lights to grow. But I didn't bring one down for him. That's how we'll get him. It's like, wait. Yeah, I can get there. There you go. Yeah, get all the grass you want. Here. Oop. Nom. It's much easier if I break it off for him to eat it. As you can see. And then he just goes crazy for it. Alright. So yeah, the next step here is to work on the badges collection. I have a bunch of it already done. But it's not finished. Because the point is the badges object itself is supposed to be sorted based on those priorities. On that priority field. And I messed up the compare function a couple times and so on. This grass is really long. He has a hard time getting it by himself. It's either too dense or he can't get it right or whatever. Are you done? There you go. I have 4 of these little pots going. That's a big one, yeah. Take your time. He's an omnivore. He likes his meat-based food, but I think he needs plants. Because most of his skin issues are gone right now, and I don't think he's been eating all of his steroids. You gonna get it? There you go. Okay. Alright. So, there's a badge. We merged badge, right? I think we did. Look at all this grass. So much grass. You want more? There you go. Yeah, there's badge. Okay, so do I have that on shelf? No. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, there we go. I didn't put it on a branch because I had to deal with the parent commit was the one I kept messing with. Okay. Stuff's a little funky here. That's okay. Purple badges 171. Reload. Reload. What's the beef? I can't find purple badge equal. It should find it. Did I get rid of equal? Or did I not make it equal? I might not have made equal. Oh no, it's fine. No, we did make equal. It's right there. Oh, okay. There's a G equal font, const void star. Okay, yeah, well, it's fine. We can write a wrap report. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Purple badges equal. Sure. That's gonna confuse some people later, but it should be okay. Helpers. Static G boolean. Purple badges equal. G const pointer A. G const pointer B. Purple badge star B1 equals purple badge G pointer A. This is really annoying, but yep, that's what actually I think we can do it just this way. We have to drop the const. Oh, this is confusing. It's probably fine. Oh, we'll make it badge 1. Badge 2. B. Return purple badge equal. Badge 1. Badge 2. Doing alright, barely usable. How about yourself? Oh, I was like, what? What are you talking about redefinition? 186. Oh yeah, I was also really tired as I was writing this. And I realized I was at a point with the badge API that it was gonna take me longer than I could stay awake. So I left it and then went to sleep. And I fixed it the next day. Oh yeah, cold water. Alright, so if this is found, we're supposed to do nothing, I think. I don't remember what I said in the API. If a badge with the same ID of badge already exists, badge will not be added and false will be returned. Okay. So if found, return false. Alright. Otherwise, yeah, like just position. We don't cover out the position. Otherwise, we say G pointer array add badges. Oh shit, we do. Oh no, that's fine. Badges, comma G object ref badge, and then we say G list model items changed. G list model badges, comma. Oh shit! Hold on, this is right. This is where this gets shitty. So we need to insert the sorted. And there is no insert sorted, I don't think. Or add sorted. Oh, right. I was going to cheat. That's what it was. I was going to add sort the whole thing. And then say they all changed. And if anyone's like, oh, that's a horrible performance thing. These things don't change often. And you shouldn't have more than like 10 of them max. And like once they're added, that's pretty much it. So this shouldn't be a big deal. G pointer, then we're gonna say G list model items changed. G list model badges. Then it's position 0. We removed. Yeah, we're gonna remove the count, and then we're gonna add the count. We're gonna remove the count minus 1. Yeah, so we're gonna say or whatever. Let's just do this. GUint length equals 0. Store length before adding to make the math easier to understand. Alright, so we say length equals badges length. It is right. Yeah. So G pointer array keeps track of its length, how many items are in it. So we're just going to store that, right? And then here we're going to say length, comma, length plus 1, right? That's the math I'm talking about. But then we have to sort G pointer array sort values. This I'm a little confused on because it's a little weird, but I think I got it. So there's sort, and sort gets pointers, but you get a pointer to the objects. I don't know why, but you do, right? Like you get a pointer to the pointer for whatever reason. I don't know why, but you do. But if you do sort values, you just get, they don't have an, they don't give an example. But this one, it says, where is it? Yeah, I don't know. Sorts array using compare func, which should be a qsort style comparison function, returns less than 0, blah, 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 blah. Note that the comparison function for G pointer array sort doesn't take the pointers from the array as arguments. It takes the pointers to the pointers in the array. Right. Using G pointer array sort values if we want to use normal G compare funcs. Otherwise, here's a full example of use. Right. Yeah, because like, I don't know why you would want to do this way. Like, it's a sort method, not like you shouldn't be modifying them in place like this. I don't know, but whatever, right? But anyway, so we're gonna use sort values, and then the G compare func. Which apparently we can't link to, but we can click on it here. So this takes the const pointer stuff again. So we're gonna do sort values, badges, and then That's just compare func, right? So then we're gonna say purple badges compare, which right up here is gonna do the same thing. Static int, right? G compare func was an int. Yeah. Purple badges compare. G const pointer A, G const pointer B, purple badge, badge 1, G pointer A, purple badge, badge 2, G pointer B, return purple badge, compare A, comma B. So we wrote the compare function to do all this, so this is all we have to do in this place, is just mess with the different pointer type stuff. We could probably just typecast this, the function pointer, but I'd rather do it this way. This is more clear so you can see exactly what's going on, right? Call me weird, call me crazy. Alright, oops. What's the problem? Oh, it's a problem. I was like, I wrote, like I added types to avoid that. What happened? Oh, I'm dumb. Dum dee dum dee dee dum dum dee 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 dum dee dum. Oh. What we should do? We should put this here. When he comes by to bug me, he will just have his grass. Okay, so that's done in theory. We got to build unit tests for all this, but that's okay. But then we have to implement remove, and then we go from there. Oh, interesting. There's another thing we want to do here. Connect to the notify signal of badge. So I won't know its position though. Okay, yep. We can so we can call G list model items changed. No, this is fine. I ran into a weirdo issue with the typing label, which we can't really do yet, but it's okay. Excuse me. So in the typing label, we kept track of, or like we use the items changed to know when items went in and out. But the problem is, in the typing label, we also need to know more about it, right? Because it's possible somebody starts typing something and then changes their name in that window. And we should probably update the thing instead of reusing or possibly adding in another one in there. And this setup doesn't catch that, right? Typically speaking, when you have a glist model, you manually connect to all those signals and stuff, or all those properties and stuff, and bind them to another property for a label or something like that. But that's different in the typing label because we're generating a string based on the items in the list, and that ran into issues, and that's why that part's not done yet. Is because, yeah, guess what? It sucks. So yeah. All right. Anyways, same deal here. We need found and position. Yeah, should be fine. So let's be found and position. We might want length. We'll see. Because we need the position this time. Because we are going to do this. So found, and then here we put ampersand position. Let's double check. I think that's right. G pointer array find with equal func index. Or it's index. Let's do index instead of position. index if found, or say if not found, return false. All right, we didn't find it. We're gonna return false. That's what we're supposed to do according to the API. Returns true if a badge is found with an ID of ID, otherwise false. Oh yeah, we have to fix that too. Hold on. This takes an ID, not a badge. Purple badges, ID equal. Right, so what we need to do is we need a purple badge. So our needle equals null. Ooh. Then we say needle equals purple badge new. We really only care about the ID, but we have to fill it in. So this is ID, comma, priority. We don't know, so we're gonna say 0. We only need the ID, but the other values can't be null. So this is the icon name. Icon browser. Symbolic. Other. What looks like a needle. Or a search. I guess we could do the magnifying glass. Swiss Army knife? Utility symbolic. Or a badge. A symbolic badge could work too. Sorry, I don't know why I'm yawning. Oh, I do. I only got like 5 hours of sleep tops. So what did I get for sleep last night? Better question. Where the fuck is my phone? Give me a second. I don't know where the hell I left it. Not sure how I left it upstairs, but whatever. I also took my Fitbit off to wash dishes earlier and then forgot about it. Had to go and then saw it and was like, oh, I didn't realize I was missing. Okay, well, who cares right now? Seems like they've added more here. Well, there's a heart. Oh, for favorite. Okay. We could do that. We could do the gnome foot. Yeah, let's just do this. Can I read us? Yes, of course. Because I don't know Zig. That's why. And I have 25 plus years experience in C. Why aren't you using C? You think so, but I'm going to tell you, C's not going anywhere anytime soon. again, there's this little thing called legacy code base that I've been working on for 20 plus years that is written in C. And I'm not just going to willy-nilly move it to another language. Apparently. But Zig's almost as old as Rust, if I'm not mistaken. Zig's been around a while too. Although Rust is at like 15 years now, something like that. What you want? Your grass is down there. Hey, you want it up here? Stuff isn't looking exactly great, but yeah, come on up. I didn't clean his eye goo. I wouldn't agree with that. And as far as I understood, doesn't Zig cross or basically transpile to C? Right, and there's another new one too. I forget what it's called. Like there's another one there, and you know, barely use what you don't have to like. If you're gonna say somebody's wrong, you should, instead of saying wrong, say how they're wrong. Wrong just sounds defensive and like no. Like, all right, but how? Ooh, there you go. That was bad. Yeah, sorry. That was rough. You can't see. I was getting goop out of Big Boy's eyes. Whoop. Alright. Alright. It wasn't found. Do we get out of here? Otherwise, we say. Oh yeah, that's fine. We don't need the length. Then we say G pointer array remove. Remove. No, I won't remove index. Yeah. That gives me the object. I don't need it. G pointer array remove index badges. And then the index is right there. And then we say G list model items changed. G list model badges. Position is 0. We removed 1. Added 0. No. We have to resort. Pointer array. Sort values. And then this is we do know the old one, don't we? Yeah. Uint. We'll do it this way. We'll do it this way. Uint length equals 0. It doesn't matter if how they stated it. If I say the sky is blue and you say wrong, that doesn't do anything except make you look like an ass. Like the sky is green. Like, do you have a like? It appears blue to me, right? Like that's a much different response than wrong. And yeah, you didn't scream it. You didn't say it in all caps, but yeah. Anyways, it doesn't matter. It's not a matter of competition. All these new language stuff, cool, that's great, but there's an ass ton of legacy code out there, and somebody's got to maintain that code, and like rewriting everything is not feasible. So, like, I know you get all hyped about these new languages and stuff, and that's fine, but like they're just gonna slowly move it and maybe take over. They're gonna take over some percentage of that code base, but will they ever take over 100% of another language? No, because that's just not how things work. We'll do it this way. So we removed length and we added in length, and then we added back length plus 1. We'll return true. But the whole thing about this language superiority bullshit is it has always been bullshit. Doesn't matter. Like the whole fact that C++ is named C++ is language superiority bullshit, right? It's like we're C but better. It's like shut up. You're just another language, right? Like you're a computer language, a programming language. Is any language objectively better than any other language? And while you might want to say yes, the answer is no. Because it doesn't matter how much better a language is. If I have to do something tomorrow and have it done by tomorrow, I'm obviously not going to do that in a language I don't know, right? It's not going to happen. And therefore, there will never be one language to rule them all. So stop acting like it. Stop pretending that it is because you want to be superior. It's not possible. Let it go. Odin. Odin language C-like. So here's another C competitor. Why aren't I using this? Because I can't keep track with every freaking language invented under the sun. Right? Like you can be as smug as you want about your languages, but it doesn't matter if people don't know them. Right, what the hell am I writing is equal for? Purple badge is equal. Yeah, because that only checks the thing. All right, so that compiles. It works. We're done, right? No. We have to write unit tests. And we have to make sure that it sorts right and does all the things and all that other crap. What are you doing, mister? You're not getting more treats. I don't care how long you sit there. You're not going to get them. No! Like... Okay. People don't seem to understand this. I'm not here on Twitch to become a Twitch influencer or partner or something. I'm here to share Pidgin's development. Full stop. Like, I don't care if I ever hit Twitch partner or not. I'm here to work on Pidgin, show people how it's built. Maybe people get interested and get involved. Maybe they don't. Most of the time they don't. It's fine. So, yeah. Like, I have no reason to try Zig. It's not a tool I need. Like, why would I... Like, I'm trying to build stuff and get stuff done. Why would I go and try something else? That's just gonna do nothing to fulfill my goals. It's just there's nothing in it for me. Even if somebody paid me, I still wouldn't do it because there's nothing in it for me. Ooh, money, great. Quote Mr. Robot, I don't give a shit about money. I know it's a privileged thing to say, but it's true. I do not give a shit about money. As long as my bills are paid, I'm fine. Yeah, let's grab this. Badges property. lot less property for badges, so that makes this easier. Purple test Mason to build badges. Badges. We don't have anything to create because there's only read-only properties. Turbo Pascal is obviously the best language. Just Turbo right in the name. You know, you should go with Delphi, right? Because, you know, the Oracle of Delphi, the Oracle knew everything, right? That's clearly the best programming language. Delphi, for those that don't know, is object-oriented Pascal. What? Why are you being so weird? For the record, I learned most of C++ in Turbo C++ though, so. Alright, we need to do G type, type equals G type invalid. And then we're gonna say GU into N items equals 0. That's fine for now. We're not gonna, yeah, we're mostly just testing that the stuff works right? So we want to say type ampersand type and items. Oh, this should be item type, not type. Item type and items. G assert. I think I can use GUint here, or G type uint, or it's a G size, which is signed. No, which is unsigned. Item type equals purple type badge. G assert compare uint. And items equals 0. Yeah, this test isn't meant to do much, just to make sure those properties exist. And that this one returns, right? This one, we can put items in it, but I don't have to pull them out. Although I suppose we could, but that'd be weird. Like, Jesus fuck, dude. This is what he's sitting there waiting for. Is his goddamn treats. Oh, he's getting 2. That's it. Put it right next to the other one he didn't eat from before. OBS not up on the screen. Okay. All right. So that should test that. This should pass or not. Oh, I didn't change the function name. Badges, properties. You know, if you use Rust, you wouldn't have to check for memory leaks. Or I can just write unit test and check for memory leaks. Okay. Now comes the fun part of sorting by priority. Auto sort. We're just gonna do a high, medium, low. We'll put the medium in, and then the low, then the high, and then we'll remove the me. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Set void. Task purple. Badges. Auto sorts. Like, the other thing that really annoys me about the people asking language questions is, like, they don't even ask anything about the fucking project. It's purely about the language. It's like, the language is a tool, right? It's not a messiah. It is a tool. Use whichever tool works best for you to accomplish your goals. My goals of having a bindable object or bindable project that can be used from all sorts of other languages is C's the answer. Maybe Zig makes that somewhat easy, but there's just no. Like there's so much stuff on how to do this in C. It's just whatever. High equals null. Badge. Medium is null. Badge star low equals null. Purple badges star badges. Badges new. Thought I heard a cat throwing up for a second. Alright. Medium. This task will add badges with 3 different priorities. High, medium, and low. Will be added medium will be added first, then low, then high. The order will be checked after each add. Fuck, I don't know how I'm gonna check this order. It's gonna be annoying. Oh, I know I'm gonna do it. It's gonna suck, but it's okay. Oh. For each add and counter will be used to see if the items changed. Signal was called once per edition. Once that's all good, sure, we'll just do it that way. Or low will be removed, then high, then medium, and the order and items changed. Signal counter will be checked as well. This test is going to be complicated, but it has to be. I just say signal there. Okay, good. Okay. Yeah, so medium equals purple badge. New. New. So medium, the ID is medium. The priority is 0. This is icon name. Trying to think of something that would be symbolically high, medium, low. I guess medium would be an equals. Okay, no, this one right away. high will be a plus, low will be a minus. Sure. All right, so we need UN counter equals 0. We also need G boolean success equals false. And then we want to say G signal connect badges items changed G callback test purple badges auto sort items, or we can just do pet badges items changed. Ampersand counter. What do I name this? Model. Signals. Well, items changed. Position. G uint removed. Uint added. G pointer data. G uint star counter equals data. Star counter equals star counter plus 1. G assert true. Purple is badges. Model. We always wipe the list, so the list. Due to the auto sort, the list is always completely changed, so position should always be 0. Compare uint position 0. But we have no way to reliably test this. G can see is removed, added. Okay. Yep, that's fine. Alright. Start by adding medium. Oh, we need uint n items equals 0. Counter equals 0. Success equals purple badges, add badges medium. G assert true success. G assert compare uint counter 1. Yeah. Oh, and then we're gonna n items equals G this model get n items. This model badges. G assert compare uint n items equals 1. Okay, that's the first part. This is gonna fail because weak pointer should be null. We didn't implement anything with those. We didn't create them, so they didn't get free. But that means we've made it down to here, which is cool. All right. Add, what do we say we're gonna add next? Low or high? Then low. Okay. Add low. Counter equals 0. Success equals purple. Add badges. Add badge. Badges low. Wait. Hold on. Why isn't this? We might have to look at that in a second. I don't know which one didn't. One of those should have failed, and I don't know why it didn't. Or shouldn't have failed, whatever. Alright, so we'll go through this. G assert, true, success. G assert, compare UN, counter, equals 1. We use a counter here because a Boolean doesn't tell us if we got called more than once. Okay. Patches are welcome. Like, yep. Guess what? Those still happen in any other language. Even your precious Zig, even Rust, still happens. Also, if you're gonna try to like make a, you're an ad now. Whatever. Yeah, I see it in history, and like barely usable. I'm pretty sure it knows how to spell pigeon because the program's not spelled like the bird. In fact, it's even on the screen, and I'm sure it's on your screen more than once because it's in my stream title, and you spelled it like the bird. So try again. Oh, we need another one here. Purple badge, star badge equals no. Yeah, this should return a reference to it. So, badge equals G list model. Get item. G list model badges, comma, just position, right? Yeah. Get position 0. G assert true. Badge equals medium. G object unref badge. Oh, we can use G clear object here. That's fine. Then we say badge equals G list model. Get item G list model badges 1. G assert true badge equals low. G clear object badge. Cool. Add high. Counter equals 0. Success equals purple badges. Add badge, badges. High. G assert true. Success. G assert compare uint. Counter equals 1. And items equals G list model. Get an items. G list model badges. G assert compare uint n items equals 3. Badge equals G list model get item. Yep. G list model badges 0. G assert badge equals high. G clear object badge. Okay. That should all be good now. Badge did not equal high. That's interesting. Why didn't that work? Oh. Whoops. That would be why. I bet Zig would have caught that. Why are the weak pointers not? No. Oh, because I have the order backwards. That's, yep, this should be first. Yep, there we go. Okay. I wonder if the compiler would have caught that. Okay, so adds are correct. They are going in the right order. Everything is auto-sorting and working properly. Now, what do we say for move? Let's go low over removed, then high, then medium, and the order and item change signals. Counter will be checked as well. All right, what did I say? Low, high, then that. Okay. Start removing stuff. Counter equals 0. Success equals purple badges. Remove badges. Low. G assert true. Success. G assert compare uint. Counter equals 1. Yep. And items equals G list model. Yep, and items G list model. Badges G assert compare uint and items comma equals 2. So we removed low, so badge equals G list model get item. Badges index 0. G assert true. Badge equals high. G clear object badge. Badge equals G list model get item. G list model badges 1. G assert true. Badge equals medium. Clear object badge. So remove low. Remove high. Capitalize them, their sentences. Counter equals 0. Success equals purple badges remove. Oh, this would be remove badge. I didn't compile yet, that's why we didn't catch it. Badges high. G assert true. Success. G assert compare uint. Counter equals 0. And items equals G list model get. And items. G list model badges. G assert compare uint and items equals 1. Then yeah. Badge equals G list model get item. G list model badges 0. G assert true. Badge equals medium. G clear object badge remove medium. Counter equals 0. Success equals purple badges, remove badge, badges, medium. Oh, we should remove a non-existent badge. We have to check that case too. And we have to do a double add. G assert true success. G assert compare uint counter 1 n items equals get n items. G list model badges. G assert compare uint n items equals 0. Okay, that should do it. Uh-oh. What do we fail? Was it this one? What? Wait, what? Yeah. Oh, do I have to do this? This isn't gonna matter. Oh, this is annoying. This should... I thought this worked with the non-fatal assertions, but apparently it doesn't. But that's okay. It's annoying, but it's fine. 164. Oh, yeah, you idiot. It's supposed to be a 1. Okay. I just typed the wrong thing. And now it's fine. Okay, yep. Nothing lost. Unit test working as intended. Cool. G test add func badges add. I'll say double add badges double add. Badge star badge equal badges. Okay. Slack apparently recently added a thing to only show... Okay, yeah, there's just a filter on there. Which we should do that too at some point, but whatever, it's fine. Alright, look at our badges object. Badge star badge 1 equals null. We're gonna do separate badge. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. We can just do it as a single badge. G boolean success equals false. G uint counter equals 0. Double add 0 icon I. Sure. I'll say whatever. Alright, success equals purple badges add badge. Badges badge. Oh, we need G signal connect. G badges items changed. G callback items changed. Yep. And counter. Counter equals 0. The first add. G assert true. Success. G assert compare uint counter equals 1. Do we want to check the size here? We shouldn't have to. We verified the add and removes are okay. But we'll see. The double add. The order of these matter. This makes sure that the object got destroyed. And badges hold a reference to the badge, which is why it has to happen before the badge can happen, because otherwise the object still has a reference. And it's still around. Dollar equals 0, success equals purple badges add badge, badges, badge. G assert false, success. G assert compare uint counter is equals 0, right? It shouldn't have gotten added, nothing happened. Evan Goo, thank you for the raid. Or it's Goo. Evan Gao, my bad. Sorry. Thank you for the raid. Greatly appreciate it. How you doing? How's your stream? What we were up to tonight? I'll introduce myself in a second. Hold on. Okay. I'm not familiar with your streams. I'm just looking real quick. I'm sure you're fine and great. What were you working on? Discord bot. Cool. Apparently I don't have it muted. Either way. Was you tired to stream? Sounded early? Gotcha. Yeah, it happens. I know how it goes. But welcome everyone from Evan Gao Stream. My name is Gary Kramlich. I am the lead developer of Pidgin Instant Messenger. Maybe you've heard it, maybe you use it, maybe you used to use it, maybe you know by its old name and game. Either way, we spend all our time here on stream working on it, because that is the point of this stream. But welcome everyone. Hope you're doing well. Get a nap? Yeah, that's a good call. Naps are great. Yeah, all coding languages are real. Don't be a language superiorist, languagist. Yeah, there we go. Use the tools you know. If you want to learn new tools, go learn them. It's fine. Not a big deal. I didn't mean to run that in GDB, but it's fine. Looks like it worked fine anyways. Under Valgrind. We passed. We didn't leak any memory. Good. All right, so our double add worked as intended. That's great. Now we need to do a double remove. So what we're working on right now is something silly but necessary. So in the Pidgin 2 era and before that, we didn't really have a way to display. We didn't have a good way to handle badges or like identifiers for people in a conversation, right? So like here in a Twitch conversation, right? I always forget what it is. Here it is. Pop-up chat, right? So like here, never learn Python because you're Python's fine, right? So like these are what we're calling badges, right? So we had some minimal support for this because of IRC and XMPP, but we need it to work better and more gooder. Yes, that's a technical term, gooder. So what we're currently working on is, earlier this week I created a badge class which represents each badge. Right now we're building the badges class, which is a collection of badges. And once that's done, we can then slap a badges onto a purple team member or a purple conversation member. And then protocols can start setting badges on there, and then UIs can start displaying them. But we're just, doing the building block for it right now. But how's it going, Euro? Welcome. So yeah, so we have, somebody wants to read through it. This is a design document I put together so that we could try to have all the unknowns done ahead of time, right? So you start thinking about it. We might add badges onto the end of the name at some point, or maybe badges will go onto a user and those get sent somewhere else, right? I don't know yet. Right now, this is definitely for conversations, but it might work in that situation as well. But we'll see, right? Either way, we need this for conversations, and I kind of need this for the next part of the IRC protocol plugin I want to build. So this is what we're working on. So it's a little, I don't want to say obnoxious, but it's the way our development goes, right? So libpurple is our core library. It has two major abstractions. One of them is for user interfaces, and one of them is for chat networks. And as you might guess, that makes the code a bit complicated. But it's not too bad. One of the benefits is We've gotten rid of a lot of global state, which we had in Purple 2, which made it very hard to unit test things. So now we can actually build unit tests and stuff, which is what we're doing right now. So I already wrote the collection and everything. We're just writing the unit test to make sure that the code's good. So, yeah. All right, so double remove. We got badge, success, counter. We connected to items change with our counter. It's cool. We create a badge called double remove. We need to add it first. It's good. So this is the first remove. Purple badge. Remove badge. Yeah, I'm not worried about counting the removals because we checked that in the other one or in the other test with the auto sort. So that's okay. Right, so our counter was 0. This signal didn't get called. We do want to verify that the signal does get called. Do we have that as... Oh, right, that was the remove. Okay, the double add. Right, so we want to assert that that the remove is successful. And then for the double remove, second remove. Right, so we call remove badge again. Then we want to assert false. And that the counter was not set. And that should do it. I'm interrupted val grind, and what did I call this thing? Oh, right. Remove does not take a badge, it takes an ID. We might add remove badge, and we might change that later. I don't know, we'll see. Cool. So we are good. That is our unit tests. We are happy. I can't think of any other unit tests we need to have. We could add a final check at the end to make sure this is empty, but this should be fine. We can just do this dude, assert not reached, just to make sure we made it to the end of the test. We failed. Code should not be reached. Good. Yep. So we definitely made all the way there. The non-fatal assertions, make sure that we always make it to the end. Well, not that we always make it, but yeah. I'm modding a 1U machine to your liking for running OpenSense with. You got some 6K RPM fans that are not ear piercing and move a ton of air. Nice. Just ran out of crimps, so you can't remove a bunch of extra wire length until those are. Oh no. I need to get like maybe I don't need one, but I've never had a crimping tool for like single wires. And it would have come in handy in the past. Well, in the past with like 3D printers when I had more rep wrap stuff, and it was more like, oh, you're on your own. Whereas like now, like I bought an extra hot end for my printers, just in case they get jammed again. And it's like, yep, it's just sitting there. All and like to put it in place, I just got to like undo a couple screws, pull off some power connectors, and then put the new one in, and it's fine. So. All right, so that should be the badges API. Purple test badges. How bad was that? 607, not too bad. Implement purple.badges. Fine. Post bugs, clues. Which one is this? You're not getting more treats. If you try to go... This guy. Trying to get some extra treats. Yeah, not gonna happen. You can get some loving. World of crimping pliers and absolute minefield. Yeah. Every plug crimp vendor seems to design their own special crimps and then charge silly. Yeah, that sounds about right. At least with like RJ45s, you have a standard connection, right? Although the Cat 6 ones are different, but Cat 6 and higher. I'm looking for this. 17, whatever. 913. Knock it off. sure he's freaking out because I'm normally not streaming on Fridays. 3451. Listen down. Ran the unit test under Valgrind and called in the turtles for the rest. I didn't do that part yet. Right, we'll do that right now. Ninja Turtles. Yeah, why don't I use Zig? Because I can't run Ninja Turtles with Zig. Somebody asked earlier why I'm writing C rather than Zig. I don't know. I was going to say something rude and lewd, and I decided not to. That's why I got real quiet. I was trying to think of something else to say. Oh, there's a typo there. Purple Badges is a collection of class badges sorted by their priority. This is intended to be used on Purple Conversation members and perhaps elsewhere. Display information like moderator, admin, broadcaster, etc. Items with the highest priority will be at the start of the list, start of the collection. Okay. Yeah, with RJ45, the actual plug part is the same. It's the shielding clamping parts that vary. Yeah. You have Cat 8 and it's no more difficult to work with than Cat 5 UTP. Really? Oh. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to get Ethernet to my upstairs, and I'm probably going to find somebody to do it and pay them, like an electrician or something, or somebody else who has the tools to cut through walls and floors and shit. But like, past cable companies have done cable runs on the outside of the house. So it's kind of like, you know, if we could just fit, like if I knew the fit was good, I would really, really consider that. But also I'm just like, yeah. I wonder if they'll plug that stuff too. Huh. I don't know. All right. Anyways, back to here. We have to commit and do that. I'm just looking to see if there's anything else so I don't have to do multiple revisions. Badge will not be added and falsely returned if true. If badge was added successfully, D. I have to lean because there's a cat blocking my direct view. Yes, I have an obstructed view through a keycase. Okay. That's right. Fine, nothing to that. Who's staring at me for? And making weird eyes too. Yeah, just getters for the properties there. Start if we do that. Where's my? Oh, there's my. Yep, G-pointer array unref. And this is created with new full, which you have to unref. Good, good, good. Like, we don't necessarily need this object, but it helps, right? Like, UIs could be sorting it themselves, stuff like that, but it's just like, just build it. We just wrote all the tests. Fairly confident they're all right. 3451. That's right. So it's like 4 Fahrenheit 451. Yeah, go. Burn them books. Not seriously. That's what the book's about. If you don't know that, you should go read it. Or if you want to cheat, they just did a remake of them, or they did a movie on it recently. Although it's an old book. I think there was an old movie too. I don't know if I've ever seen the old version. Where test me needed the header file to make sure my typo got through here. Yep, okay. Right. What are you doing? You're not gonna get them, man. I've been streaming for an hour and a half, and you've gotten treats twice already, I think. No. It's too much. Too much treats. Oh, we need to go to this guy. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go here, and then we're going to cheat and grab this. Then we're going to say /r 3451. And then opened for this. In progress. Then we need this. Open pull request. I don't know why I thought this was going to be medium. It turned out to be small. Well, small-ish. We're all your data wire and conduit in the under the floor space. That wasn't fun, as crawl space is non-existent. Space on there is less than a foot, and just for ventilation. So I'd use a combination of fish tape, cable rods, and borescope to see what I was doing. Yeah, that's precisely why I want to pay somebody to do it, because I don't have a borescope nor a drill that can like turn and do those stuff, right? Knock it off. And it's like, if I'm gonna spend like a couple $100 on equipment, I might as well have somebody do it, right? And I'd love to do conduit, but I don't know if conduit would make sense. Potentially go up and through an internal wall to upstairs. There's bound to be some structures, cable company near. Yeah, exactly. I just need to find out who's gonna do it. And we do have a run right over here where the plumbing goes upstairs. And they just cut a big hole in the floor. So like I can do that and then get cabling out through there, but that's gonna be like through the water management stuff and all that. But I definitely wouldn't want to run PoE that way, but we'll see. Yes, Pidgin made the news. I'm aware. Because even though I'm not named in the article, I'm the one that was interacting with the malware author. we have I need to write the blog post. I've been trying to do it all week, and I just haven't actually started it to explain what happened. But, yeah. Knock it off. Next time, I'm just putting you on the floor. Okay? Yeah, it's... So, like... It was your typical... The guy was suspicious from the start. And... No, I'm not giving him treats. He already had treats twice this stream. I've only been streaming an hour and 38 minutes. That's too many treats. 4 treats and that's... He's had 8 treats in 160 minutes. That's a treat every 20 minutes. Too many treats. Also, he won't eat them up here. I'll eat them on the floor. So, like, I can't let you see him getting treats either. Not without moving cameras around. But yeah, so the guy was very high pressure, and he did some weird things. Like here, so check this out. Okay, so July 6th. I don't know what they're talking about. Was it 6 weeks? It shouldn't have been 6 weeks. Add the plugin, right? So this is the person. They pull requested it. They did all that stuff. That was fine. And I just reviewed their stuff. I didn't really check out their code or anything. I didn't see, and that's on my bad, right? I didn't make sure it was open source, that kind of stuff. But to be fair, in the 20 some odd years that we've had this list, actually I think it's only 15 years that we've had the list, we've never had an issue like this. So didn't know what to look for, kind of thing, right? So anyways, you'll notice, or actually I should show this. Move. Okay, or stay there, whatever. Right. So the interesting thing about this so if you know how to read a diff, right? This is the file that the previous file, this is the new file, right? In case there's a rename or something, that's why they're both here. But this is, the left side is going to be negative, the plus side is going to be plus, right? So this is looking at the original file, lines 1 with 5 lines, or starting at line 1, here's 5 lines of context. Then on the new file, starting at line 1, here's 15 lines of context. He put his plugin at the top of the list. Right? This is very suspicious, but they didn't seem to be, it's hard to say, right? Their enthusiasm made it seem like they were a new programmer, right? So I kind of let it slide, right? Again, should have been more suspicious, but I was suspicious enough to go, what the fuck? So that the next pull request was from me. It says, sort the plugins list by the heading attribute. Previously, we depended on the sorting in the JSON file, but that's difficult and error-prone, considering that we can just let Hugo do it. So I went through, did a pull request, so that his plugin was not at the top of the list anymore, right? So then, some time goes by, right? So that was the 12th. It took me a little bit of time to do that, right? So from the 6th to the 12th, it was the first plugin in the list. Didn't think anything of it at the time. Then on August 16th, I got a report that it contained malware, and I just removed it from the list, right? So just even with that little bit of background that he put his plugin at the top of the list, it was that stuff was already kind of shady, right? So it was like, all right, while we investigate this, I have to take it off the list, right? If there's no harm, no foul, not a big deal, right? Sorry, we delisted you for a while as we were looking through and treating these claims responsibly, right? Because if they were true, we couldn't expose any more users. If they're not true, sorry, there's a little inconvenience to the users of the plugin, right? Not the end of the world. But even then, it's just an index. We linked to a page that let you download the plugin. We didn't host the plugin. We didn't share the plugin, anything, whatever, right? So then we pulled that right away. Then we verified it on the we verified it was it this day? Yeah, we verified it on the 22nd. So it was only on the list for 5 weeks, but in the 6th week, we identified the keylogger, and that's when we wrote a simple post about this. Since then, we've added Ho Herman as a trusted plugin author. He's been around a very long time. We have no reason not to trust him. The trusted stuff just puts a different icon on your plugin list, that kind of stuff. Then somebody reported that some plugins were dead, whatever, blah, 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 right? But that's the rough timeline. But that user was so, the malware plugin author was so, they tried to exhaust me. Let's go with that, right? They tried to overwhelm me to the point where I would just cave into what they were asking me to do, and I wouldn't. It got so bad that multiple people on the Discord messaged me and were like, you've got to do something about this guy. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't. I'm like, I have to keep him talking to try to extract as much information as possible from him. And that's how we ended up finding more of the keylogger and stuff like that. And that's what pushed him to open source his code. And that's where we started finding more issues of the code loading and stuff like that, which then led us to find the actual keylogger code, which then let us verify it, right? So that's the that's the high level that I need to write. But it's yeah, it was fun. So fun. But yeah, so if you're ever wondering why I am a dick about details, now you know. And know that I'm watching all behavior as much as I can at all times. So if you do something that's really weird and crazy, I'm gonna keep an eye on it. How's it going, Mr. Love Pickle? Welcome, welcome. But yeah, so that was a fun time. All right. We could do the other part of this pull request. I'm not going to worry about it because it's literally, we're just going to add it to it. There's nothing to do with it. There's nothing to display yet, anything. So we're just going to let that go for now. I kind of like the draft property on this. I know I marked this for 3.0 Alpha 1, but I think we're just going to go do it right now. So you'll notice, so I spent some time, I'm trying to move stuff. So right now the Kubernetes, or the Telegraph. Okay, let's try this again. Thank you, Fallen. So I was saying the graphs above me, those are set up via Prometheus and Grafana that I have running on my NAS just in regular containers. But I've since built a Kubernetes cluster and I need to migrate them to that. I'm gonna be changing those graphs up a bit. I may leave, so the gauge right above me, does that actually say Pidgin 3.0 Alpha 1 or Alpha 1 or something? I don't remember what it says. All right, so why am I trying to do it this way? That's stupid. I can just go look at the graph. Oh shit, sorry. Ooh, main desktop. Hey everyone, it's time to give away some stickers. That button too. Hold on. We're not doing a sticker giveaway. I didn't even know that thing still worked. All right, cut. Do I have to? No, I shouldn't have to sign it. Right. Okay. So, so this does say. It doesn't show up on stream, right? So this is to say 3.0 Alpha 1. Right. We've decided we're gonna put another before we get to Alpha 1. Yeah, long hair Grim. Yeah, that video's kind of old. Can you tell? So the plan was we were building towards Pidgin 3.0 Alpha 1, and the problem is that became extremely nebulous. So instead, like, we're still going to go to 3.0 Alpha 1 and all the stuff we decided is going to go to that version. That's still going to happen. But the thing is, we need to get a version out by the end of the year. Something, right? Because is it tomorrow, September, or Sunday, September? Sunday is September, right? So that gives us 3 months, right? September, October, all right, no, whatever, 4 months. Fuck, can't count. To get something done, right? And the biggest reason why we need to get a Pidgin 3 release out, even if it is highly experimental, pre-alpha, whatever, is Linux distributions are going to start pulling it because, or it's going to start pulling Pidgin 2 because it's GTK 2. And getting stuff into distros isn't necessarily the fastest or easiest thing, but we don't want the distro packagers that are currently working on our stuff to like give up. Right, and just like, well, I'm done. That's not my responsibility anymore, right? And then we've got to find new people. Well, we don't have to find new people. Somebody would have to step up to bring it into the distro and stuff like that. Whereas people that are currently doing it are more likely to do it for the new major version and not have to go through that whole cycle again, right? Now, this obviously changes on every distro. Yeah, don't add me about Arch. I know AUR, whatever. I don't give a fuck. I'm talking about your Debians, your Fedoras, your OpenSUSEs, SUSEs, whatever it is, Dr. SUSEs. I don't care. Right, those are the ones we're talking about, where, especially the community-based stuff, where if the maintainers go away, then somebody else has to step up, and it's hard to find packagers, right? So anyways, the goal is to get Pidgin 3 Experimental 1 out by the end of the year, and have decent IRC-v3 support. Now, there's a stretch goal to get XMPP in there as well. I'm not even going to have an idea of how close it's going to be until we get some more of the stuff knocked out. But the idea is that we'll have enough of libpurple implementing newer modern chat features and enough of Pidgin implementing them that it will be easy for third-party protocol plugins to, or third-party protocol authors to start moving their stuff over. But part of that between Experimental 1 and Alpha 1 is we should be documenting that for them as well. The goal for Alpha 1 was we'll be ready for the third-party protocol developers. but that's just taking too long because there's a bunch of stuff in there, right? So I'm trying to focus on IRC, which has a smaller subset of stuff, and we don't necessarily need everything, right? So like I'm not necessarily worried about file transfers right now, although that API is mostly done, right? We don't have the UI done for it yet, but the rest of the API is all there and in theory works. But we don't have an implementation, so we can't test it yet, right? But what we're trying to do is we're trying to get all sorts of stuff working in IRC. So like IRC v3 has typing notifications. Those are actually implemented. We don't display them in Pidgin yet, but if you look at the protocol, or you look at the wire, you see we're passing them back and forth. We need to implement them in the UI yet, right? So that's something that's for 3.0 experimental 1. IRC doesn't really have avatar support so much, and reactions and stuff are all draft stuff, so we're not too worried about that. But there is conversation history that is implemented, and that might be a draft too, but a lot of people have implemented that. And that's something we need to pull in. But to do that, our original thought on how the history API was going to work doesn't match that model. So we have to rewrite that part. And that's something to go into experimental 1 and stuff like that, right? So that's our goal. But yeah, so I'm going to update this. Like, this is broke, this is broke, this is broke, this works, right? So this graph is probably just going to become days until till the end of the year, right? And then the gauge on how many tickets are open versus closed, or how many tickets are closed that are tagged with the version 3.0 experimental 1. And then maybe we'll leave the alpha ones on here too. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah. All right. Special conduit or not, if you're paying someone else to run data cabling through your internal walls floors, you would be as well just to have them run conduit for all the extra costs. That the flexible conduit would be, the labor time cost would be roughly the same either way. The only difference is the size of the drill bit. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah. So, and then you don't have to worry about like getting hooked on shit and all that fun stuff. So yeah. All right, but yeah. So anyways, this should be getting updated soon. I want to play with the stream layout too. I don't know what we're gonna do there though. I don't have any good ideas. If anybody has good ideas for the stream layout, let me know. But let's build this real quick. This will take no time to do. Verbal conversation. Nope. Let's put it at the bottom. Verbal conversation set drafting. I'm not sure on the name here. Conversation, or first we do the getters anyway. You need to replace upgrade. You don't need to rip one up. Yeah, exactly. And the other thing too is, I assume you had them leave like pull lines in there and stuff. I don't know if that's fish line or not, but something so you can pull a new wire through immediately, right? So like there's just an extra tape or whatever sitting in there. So then, you know, when you want to pull a new wire, you tape the thing to the new cable and the new the new tape, and then you just go to the other side and pull that tape all the way through. Yeah, just string, yeah, pull string, whatever. I don't know the technical terms for this stuff. That wire thingy, that fishing line. I know. I just learned fish line. Like that's actually a thing. Or no, what did you call it earlier? Yeah, I've called them pull strings before. But the fishing line or whatever to go through. Oh no, fish tape. Fish tape. That's what it is. I just recently learned that was the name of that because I've been looking at this. My stepdad was like, "Yeah, you'd want fish tape." I'm like, "Oh," and then I looked it up. I'm like, "Oh, that's what that stuff is." Okay, I've always seen the little rings everywhere, but I never knew that's what they were. It's whether or not the user has drafted. The user is currently drafting a message in a conversation. This is similar to property conversation typing state except there is no timeout. Returns percent true if the user has entered text into the input box. Input widget. Conversation. Otherwise, false. Run yourself too. Yeah. Small plastic bag tied to a string. A vacuum on the other end and suck it through. Huh. That's an interesting idea. Well, similar to how they blow fiber strands up subducts between street cabinets. Oh, cool. The tiny parachute and air compressor. Nice. I said compressor. Under compressor. Debooing. Gonna not step on the keyboard there, bro. Yeah, you can go around. He's fine. Hi. Alright. You guys are both being really good right now. So I'm gonna ruin it by giving them treats. Where are you going, Slater? Actually, I need to take a break. I have to pee. There you go. Slater, come here. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna take a break. I gotta pee. I gotta get water. Then we'll come back. We'll finish this. This take no time. All right, we're back. Woo. Alright, sorry. I had a snack too. Oh, sure. And now an ad's about to start. Sorry. Conversation, get drafting. I forgot to check if I followed Evan or not. I did not. Alright, drafting. Is typically just for user interfaces, but might be useful elsewhere. If we added a draft property to this too, like a draft message, right? Then the user could put that stuff there. Okay. Purple conversation. Set drafting. Oop. I was like, why isn't it highlighted? Because I'm in the doc comment. The instance. Drafting. The new drafting state. Dude, he's been doing this all the time. Just pokes up on my leg and then just annoys me. New state. It's the drafting state of app conversation. Drafting. To be used by user interfaces. Keep track of whether the user has started drafting message for this conversation. I guess we'll put it here. No, we'll put it here. Yes, there are a lot of properties on conversations. Who would have thought? I don't want to go there yet. Whether or not the user has drafted a message for the conversation. Balls, gparam, read write, gparam, static string length. We should add a message here. This will not be manually. This will not to false after a call to method at conversation dot write message as anything and call that, which could break the account of this property. Okay. Oh, we have to put it here too. I felt like I deleted something there. No, okay. I felt like I selected and then hit something. Like deleted a line. Did I? No. We don't have to worry about cleanup. Case prompt drafting. G value set boolean value. Local conversation. Oh no. Get drafting conversation break. Drafting conversation. G value get boolean value break. G boolean. Dang it, come on. Verbal conversation get drafting. Can't move, can I? Yeah. Conversation. G return valid. Fail is conversation, false. Conversation, drafting. Void. Verbal conversation, set drafting. Conversation. G boolean. Drafting. G return if fail is conversation. If conversation drafting is not equal to drafting. I've got like this much of the screen I can actually see. Conversation drafting equals drafting. G object notify. Oh, you guys. Oh, you can't see that he is right there. They have to update the test for the property, but should be fine. Okay. Okay. The user has started. Must have been a conversation and then display as well. Display that. Sure. Or display a hint. whatever, and then display something to show that. Sure, whatever. 17,916. Testing down. I didn't run the turtles. Oh, ran the test under Veilground and called in the turtles for the rest. Come on, turtles. Do your thing. Now the statement is true. Elsewhere is one word, right? Yes. As drafter. See, I've been trying to get better about my typos, catching them before they go to review. Whether or not the user has drafted a message for this conversation. This will not be set to false after a call to write message. Anything can call that, which could break the counting of this property. One of the reasons that note is there is because I thought, oh, we could do this, and then I'm like, no, we can't, because something else could come through and write a message, like a plugin or something, and that doesn't mean the user entered it, right? So then it would break the draft state, and then it's just bugs, and that's dumb. No, he's just chilling there. Why are there bird sounds in the music? Okay. Looks good. Nice and small, 87 lines, nice. This should be fine too, but we'll run it anyways. Okay. Nope. Guess this is going in 3.0 experimental. I probably should have left this for somebody else to do, but it's just like, it's real small. I'll knock it out real quick, right? Oh, that's not what I wanted. I don't want to type this either. Oh no, I fucked up. All right. I don't know if that's gonna stay. I wish it was open in new tabs, but whatever. Okay. What else do we have here? Didn't we do this already? I thought we did. What am I saying here? After our 3286 lands, we should hand over reply welcome and grab the neck from it. Our 3286 reparent. Oh. Okay. That's very different. I wasn't blocking anything, that's fine. Now this is done. We call purple contact info set ID. We should probably set username here too. But this was done. We didn't say what we should set it to though. Do we want to grab their ID? No, the username's still different. The IRC has a bunch of weird property things. I don't know. Let's find. When did we actually do this? It's purple IRCv3, I think. Yeah. $330. Researcher reply. Welcome. 48. Whatever. $33.79. I go up pings and pongs as well as them. Oh, okay, well I guess I tagged that into here. Didn't pay attention. Oh no, I want this anyways. This was merged in. Part of /r/ 33.79. Closing tickets that were already done. Nice. Still want to do this, but all the IRCDs I've tried to set up have been a pain in my butt. I had an idea for this, but I'm not super sold on it. This is problematic for some reasons. Didn't we? What do I have here? Handle action command. This is straightforward. Don't have anything to actually process with the message. We can set the action property purple message and use params from CTK message. First, let's fix the typo. And I thought we already did. No, we don't do this, but it looks like we do. Okay, that's fine. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Message handlers, prime message. Yeah, you shouldn't be able to know if the. Oh, that's weird. If you get a notice that's a CTCP action, that would be weird, but technically valid. I think, but we'll see. Latest message, get CTCP. This used to be a bool, now it's a CTCP message. Oh wait, are we on a new enough version of Ibis for this? I think so, but I don't remember. Is it really doing case sensitivity shit for me? No. This is in 05. I don't think we changed anything in there since then. Shit, what was the case for this? And it is all uppercase. Oh, right, we left that in. That's okay. It was message. If Ibis is CTCP message, If we added a helper for this, did that make it in 05 or did that go later? We added like a is command or something. I think we did it on. Oh, did we not do it on CTCP? Did we just do it on message? I think we just did it on message. So we got tired of like having to do string comparisons on everything, so I wrote a is message thing, or at least I meant to, or is command, right? We should do the same thing. Okay, so before we do this, just screw all this. This is fine. We don't lose anything here. It's fine. I think I have Ibis on 5. Cool. We have a bunch of stuff getting ready for Ibis too, for the next Ibis release. Right, and so there's the messages command. Oh, I have to finish tags, but only when negotiated. I thought we merged that. That's not open, is it? That's not open pull request? I don't think it is. Nope, no Ibis pull request. I don't know what I got stuck on there. It might have been I needed to sleep. That's okay. No, okay, so far, there's that one. There's the normalized method, which uses the message folding, or the case folding stuff from the features flag. Then there's is command. And we're going to come over here, TCP message. Ibis CTC message. Ibis CTCP message is command. The amount of boilerplate code this removes is definitely worth it. The command to check. Checks if at message. Checks if the command of at message matches at command. Returns true. The command of at message matches command. Otherwise, percent false. Since this is 06, I don't. What the hell version are we on? 07. I don't remember counting 6. That's fine. 07 G boolean Ibis CTCP message is command. Ibis CTCP message Const car star command. This is sorted weird because I guess we'll put this here. We'll come with a better standard for this. Yeah, whatever. I want to look at message.c though. I don't think we inlined this because that would have been silly. Or we did? What the hell is this called? Like, we just saw it. It existed. If this message is command, where the hell is the implementation? What the hell? I must not have the thing in here. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and we did land the tags command. Okay, like I thought we did this. What the fuck? Tags only. All right. Yeah, it's not done. It's fine. Yeah, okay. Like I said, I thought this is all it is, but yep. That's not, yep. Make sure everything's good before I do anything here. Yep, good. Okay. Test message, CTCP message.c. Oh. Did I do this as separate tests? Oh, okay. Yep, cool. Sure, we'll do it here before we do all that crap. I put it after properties. Basic test, sure. Shit, was it? There's null, true and false. So we need to say if a CTCP message star message equals null. If a CTCP message new. Oh, right, okay. If this message or CTCP version, sure. G boolean result equals false. Result equals CTCP message is command. Oh, that might help. Message comma null. G assert false results. G assert finalize object message. Yep. Assert true. CTCP action. No memory lost. That's about the trap test. It's weird. It's something in glib. They broke a while ago and they haven't fixed it yet. But alright, R3 looks fine. Cool. Alright, after this lands, we should kick out this Ibis release too. I think there's enough quality of lives here. Get CTCP or CTCP get command. Yep. CTCP message is command. Add ibis dot CTCP message dot is command. This makes it easier to makes the code much easier to read when you have to check what CTCP command check CTCP command. Okay. Ninja Turtles. Oh, I should have. I'll post first, then we'll run the turtles because it's gonna take a minute. 34:53. Unit test under val grind and called in the turtles for the rest. Turtles. I've finished. Okay. We can't use that version yet. We got to release it and all that fun stuff. Thought I fixed this. Did I change the version of this? And the track's being dumb. I did. Oh, Command support. Excuse me. I have some ideas for finally, but they're not great. So I know this doesn't look like a lot. There's 19 issues, and I'm saying we have to get these done by the end of the year. This is huge. This is huge. This is mostly huge. Do we have a huge label? I don't know if I made a huge one. Oh yeah, we made an extra large. Yeah, there it is. Alright. Handle names command. This is probably a medium. No, we can go this way. Badgers API. This is we'll say this is a combined large. We're almost done with it too. Like the UI doesn't do it yet, but that's okay. This is definitely a medium. Maybe higher, but it's at least a medium. This, I'm still not sure we should do it. If you have the ability to add actions to generic notifications, maybe the subclasses do this as well. The idea here is to help users find preferences and stuff like that. But that depends on the user interface implementation, so we'd have to have some standard actions or something to make that work. Either way, it's something to think about. The more I think about this, the UI should just add actions. Could maybe add a URL for notifications to open, but that seems dangerous, especially when we'll just render links in the text. This doesn't need to be both. Create a media pack. Yep, that needs to be done. With all this stuff about that malicious plugin, people have been building all sorts of weird logos and backgrounds and all sorts of weird shit for us. I found an article popped up on Mastodon that was in German, and they clearly just grabbed a bunch of stuff from our Facebook page. Just like, oh, okay, sure. Like, they even took a meme picture I grabbed on there, or I had on there. It was like 8 monitors with all bunch of stuff all over it, and I put the meme, the need for Pidgin 3 has never been greater. Generic notification for wall ops, you know. Having issues getting an IRCD set up that supports wall ops because Ergo doesn't. Authentication API, I'm still not sold on that. Implement TCP version. Should wait until IBIS 0.7 as we added ibis.ctcp message is command there, which will make this code much easier to deal with. Much easier to write. Use image magic to animate our old typing icons. Looks okay for now, but it's only 16 by 16 pixels, which is extremely small. So we'll can probably use that for now, but we'll want to figure something else out in the long run. Rack here seemed to be a lucrative business. Who knew that right angle metal with holes in it would be so expensive? Yeah, it's absolutely nuts. Random issues is list items, properties, don't call which broken design. I fixed for this in 34.7c. Its dependency change to address it. I apparently didn't finish writing the link. What? Oh, okay. Did we merge all this? We might have. that blocked 3418, which is still open. I blocked 3419. And then 3420. Okay. Cool. So I guess that's unblocked. Full chain has been merged. This should be unblocked. Okay. So this is probably one of the next things we should start doing. I have a branch for it. I just need to update it to move and everything. You can make your own. Depends. So the other thing you can do is you can get a shelf. But if you have machines stacked on top of each other, the shelf's going to get in the way. But that's an option too. But did you get something that didn't come with ears, or is it something that's not supposed to have ears? Mr. Redux is extra large. Persistent notification warning about using. Oh, that thing's pretty nice too. Oh, we did the persistent thing. Display. We need to display CTCP request. This right now is just dropped in the status window, so it should be acceptable. Blah, blah. We did a fallstone.org. Oh, it's lost in this. No. Profile. Where's my poll? Aha, that sounded dirty. This is what I'm looking for. Ran a poll on Mastodon, and looks like people are okay with status window only or existing conversation if it exists, and if not, using the status window. Nobody else wants to see that poll. There's the link for it. Direct mountable, what's sold as a desktop unit with, oh great, yeah. Well, I moved my old workstation into a rack. I had to take the feet off because it wouldn't go in the rack with the feet on. It's like, son of a bitch. All right, so this one's unblocked. We know what we're gonna do there. Command support is large. All right, I believe we have triaged all the things that we know of right now for 3.0 Alpha 1. Oh, this is actually small. I forgot to tag this. Yeah, actually, I think we've decided. Yeah, so you guys should just add actions. We could probably add. Yeah. So this is invalid or whatever. Won't fix. Oop. Yay, we're closing issues. I want to make sure everything had a size on it though. Size. Create a media pack. Unknown size. I've reached out to some people that do digital marketing. And they're like, what should I have in a media pack? And I haven't gotten a response. To be fair, I sent it after 5 o'clock on a Friday. And I don't even know if that channel is used anymore. So, we'll see. It didn't look active. But maybe my question will bring people to it. I don't know. These... Oh, no. This one looks wrong. If this message get timestamp. Let's check that real quick. Aha! We don't have a sense tag in here. So it fell back to that. All right. We're trying to put sense tags on everything. you doing, mister? He's like, you know what I'm doing. Alright, is there anything else here that looks weird that has unstable on it? Oh, go to Ibis. Classes. Features. Features is missing a tag. So tell everyone all the time, reviews are great, but sometimes you miss stuff. GIR Lent will find this for us. Let's try that. Might be a little bit better. XSLT rock tilde slash p slash GIR tools GIR Lent .xsl ibis slash ibis. Oh, right. Ibis dash 1.0.gir. Deprecated for missing version. Oh, those are fine. Ibis.features missing version on the class. I thought I just did that. Oh, right. I didn't rebuild the GIR. Get timestamp missing version. Sassel request missing version. When did we... Oh, this is internal. It's supposed to be skipped. Shit. I don't know when we added this, though. I guess we can look. $179. What version this was? Give me this. Zeroed out one. Cool. Those other ones, we should probably fix those somehow, but I'm not sure how we're gonna do it right now, so we're gonna ignore it. Wait, these shouldn't be here. Oh, right. GIR tools doesn't know how to ignore it, but those shouldn't be in the GIR anyways. No, it's fine. Noticed these as being marked unstable in the docs, which is because they automatically get labeled as 1.0 in that case, and since we're not there yet, GI doc gen marks them as unstable. $34.54. It's much faster. Called in the turtles. There's another thing that I don't have an issue for yet, but we can't exactly do it quite yet. Like we can, but we can't at the same time. No, it's fine. We'll do it as part of the main migration. We need to update all the notification objects, and it's a real pain in the ass. Maybe we should create issues for it real quick. It's gonna be a pain because there's a bunch of them. So the first round of purple notification was, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking, but it's okay. We used an enum to define what type the notification was, and then we were passing around random data and shit, and like I knew that wasn't going to work with language bindings, but I still did it anyways. Why? I don't know. It's fine. Nero says, the old unmanaged switch, which this layer 2 switch will replace, is a desktop only unit. You modeled and printed a mounting frame for it so I can screw it to the rack shelf. Network cabinet is mounted with the units running vertical to display. Okay. Constraints where it lives. So fixed down. Here, you want to see something cool? What I'm gonna do tomorrow? I have to go get it. I almost doxed myself here. Just put that right there for a second. So I picked up this little guy. You can't really see what it is from there. Almost over here. But should be able to read that. So yeah, layer 2 switch. Then I got nothing on my Unified Dream Machine Special Edition. So I'll be installing this tomorrow. But yeah, this sucker's nice. It's got so it's a router plus NVR app plus switch. It's got a 2.5 gigabit connection for the WAN. It's got 8 ports for the LAN. All of them are PoE. 2 of them are PoE plus. And it's got 2 SFP ports, which are 10G SFP ports. SFP plus ports. My bad. So yeah. I have all the Unify stuff already. This is going to be replacing a USG that the power supply died on me in April. And right now I'm just using universal power adapter to make it work. But it's also going to replace the VM I have for the controller. So, but they're downstairs. But yeah, I've got 2 Unify Pro access points, but I have 4 Unify AC lights in my basement. I have a 24 port managed Unify switch in my rack, and then I have an 8-port one here and another 8-port down at the workbench. So yeah, I'm already all in on Unify. I've been all in on Unify for a long time. And then the 4 extra APs I have are because I bought and installed Unify stuff for my parents and my sister's house. But now they're both on, is it Asus? No, whatever. I can't remember who. They're now on a mesh setup. And the mesh setup is working better for both of them. My mom finally has her full internet speed, which she has never had since she moved into that house, until I put in the mesh stuff. Which is great, because now she doesn't complain to me about the wireless being broke all the time. So, Yeah. I also have a Gen 1 Cloud Key. If anybody's wants something to play with and wants to throw me a few bucks for it. I've been tempted to put Pi-hole on it. Or, I don't know, something. But it's literally just a network port with an SD card and some, is it ARM? Or is it x86? I don't even know what it is, processor in it. Eat your grass. Yep. There you go. You're eating more than you did before. Good, we're getting through this one. Oh yeah, so anyways, what we need to do is we need to go through and turn all of these notifications, all these types into subclasses. And we did that for authorization requests already, I believe. But we started to add contact. That's what prompted the add contact dialog and some other stuff. And we just didn't get to it because then we ran into other problems. We found out we had some yaks to shave. I don't remember what the yak was right now. Oh, right. The add contact request wasn't using a purple contact yet, which was dumb, but purple contact didn't exist when we started that, so it makes sense. You want it or not? Hey, right here, I got one for you. What are you doing, dummy? There you go. Did you lose it? You lost it? Come on. Where'd it go? It should be right here. Oh, there's part of it. There you go. Let me know, try to get you into Unify. They're super pushy. Bro asked about it, so I noped. Yeah, understandable. There was a bit of that at the where I was working when this stuff all first started coming out. But it's super, the stuff gets super easy to deal with. So it's just like, yep, okay, it's fine. Right. Like I've done my time with, what do you call it, WRT or WORT or whatever. It's just like, I just want something I can just plug in and work, right? I don't want something I have to dick around with and get settings right. And I'm sure or Open WRT or whatever it is open. Yeah, Open Work, they call it. I'm sure it's much better now than it was the last time I used it. But I don't know. My network needs are very different now than they were then, right? So here we are. Like back then I had like 200 kilobit cable and now I have some extra gigabit fiber, right? And just like, I don't know if that WRT 54G is going to be able to handle it anymore. So yeah, I've officially entered the definitely small or home office small bit, or what do they call it? The small office or home, what the Soho, yeah. Small office, home office, yeah. So it's just like, yep, I need more. Sorry. Like this isn't gonna work. All right. New issue. Great. Purple dot note. Purple dot notification add contact. Yeah, we can just do add contact. I think we were doing add contact request before. Yeah. This will be a subclass of, hold on, notification. Yeah, this should have already merged. So we should have from add. Okay, yeah, it just takes add contact request. Nation and we'll be replacing purple notification. It smells like pot in here. I don't know why. I live alone, so somebody close is smoking pot. which isn't a big deal, but it's concerning because all my windows are closed. Give me a second. Let me just look at the doors and stuff. I don't know. Smells like pot. Can't explain it. Ugh. You want setting stuff up? That's why you're going to open tent? Yeah, like I got too much stuff going on to deal with that stuff anymore. Like that stuff was fun way back when, but now it's just like, all right, my network's down. I got stuff to do. Gotta fix the network, right? You coming? No? Okay. This will be a subclass purple notification, replacing purple notification new from add contact. Contact request. Method should remain for now until and for now, but just return purple dot notification add contact dot new. I don't know how I type to action when I want to contact, but whatever. Notification add contact dot new and be marked as deprecated. Okay. So be a subclass purple notification. We'll be replacing purple. We'll have one property. One property. Add contact or request. Let's go with request. Which will be construct only. Only. And which will be the purple dot add contact request and will be construct only. Okay. This is a task. This is mid purple. This is scheduled for 3.0 experimental. Like, there's a bunch of this stuff that's not documented yet, right? But like, it needs to be done. We're gonna say this is small. Yeah, that's fine. All right. Trying to decide how we can do the rest of this, but it's okay. So purple notification new is just going to become the generic notification, but we're probably going to make it purple generic notification or notification generic. I don't know. We'll see. Let's figure it out. New from authorization request is already done. Fuck this goddamn thing. Wait, what? There's only like 4 types? There's way more than that. Oh, we created these, but we didn't actually build anything for them yet, right? Pidgin notification list. Alright, cool. That's done. We created a ticket for that. Generic is already in place. Unknown doesn't matter. That means connection error. I guess we'll do that for now and we'll figure out the connection error shit later. Right, purple dot notification connection error. What do we say? It says size was small in the other one. So we'll be replacing purple notification new from connection error. Right. Yep. Will be a subclass of purple dot notification and have a single property named error, which is called the purple dot connection error and will be construct only the old purple notification new from connection error should be marked as deprecated and just return the result of purple dot notification connection error dot new. Okay, so this got much easier because there's only 2 of them we have to do. I thought there was a whole ton of them. Sure. New issue. Clean up the purple dot notification API. Depends on these two. Once all the notifications have subclasses, there's a fair amount of cleanup we can do in notification.ch. Oh, this is gonna have another one, but it's okay. Yeah. The type enum should be removed. Remove the type enum. Remove the from purple notification new from star constructors. What else we got in here? Okay, I think that's actually fine. It really looks like that's all we have. There's some cleanup. This is small. Okay. New issue. Update Pidgin notification list for notification deprecations. Pidgin notification list. The using the new, no, no, this doesn't matter at all. This isn't here. You check types, to check G-object types. Oh, the generic notification is a problem because there's a type in it. I don't know what actually creates anything with it, so it might be okay. Uses the type property of purple.notification to figure out what to display. Or I should say what widgets to create. What widgets to create should be converted to a generic format, but can still use G-type check instance type. Use the G-type check instance type helpers. Pidgin type notification, etc. To determine the type of the notification and add actions. All notifications should have an icon, title, and subtitle. Non-persistent notifications should have a close/dismiss button as well. And of course, custom actions can be added depending on the type. Okay. This is going to be a bit bigger. We're going to say this is medium, at least it's maybe large. Task. This needs to go in experimental. This is in Pidgin. Great. And then we want to go back here. This also depends on this. All right. Oh, I don't want to go there. That's fine. Where? Okay. So the graph, well, whatever. The issues changed a bit, but we triaged quite a bit. Yeah. I think the next step is going to be the notification stuff. Try to get that done. But we'll also want to get the names command implemented in IRC. We're going to start easy for that for now. There is an IRC v3 spec that's going to complicate that a little bit, but that's okay because we still have to support the basic part of it, so it's not a big deal. Yeah. So, all right. That said, I think I'm good for the night. So, what do we want to go raid? Well, I think we raided him on Monday. I don't remember. Either way, Monday was a long time ago. We're gonna go raid Quantum Apprentice. Oh, wait. Okay, he's not leaving. All of a sudden, I thought I might be leaving. All right, we're gonna raid Quantum Apprentice. If you don't want to join the raid, go ahead and hit cancel above chat. Otherwise, there's nothing else you need to do. In the meantime, if you want to make sure you don't miss a stream, go ahead and like on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube and hit the notification bell to decide your level of notification. Otherwise, you can follow me on social media. Oh, I hit the wrong thing. You can find links to that right over here. I do announce on my Mastodon when I'm going to go live. So if you want to follow there, feel free. And then also, if you want to join the official and unofficial Pidgin Discord and hang out while I'm not streaming, you can join us over there as well. So, thank you everybody for coming by tonight, and until next time, adios.